Hey guys, thank you for watching this. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the actual movie this time, so brace yourself. Here we go. So, before we jump into movie talk, this is the character that I will be painting. The character is Rick Deckard from the movie Blade Runner, obviously played by Harrison Ford. I think one of his most iconic characters, if you don't count the Star Wars and Indiana Jones, of course. I actually think this is the character I think of most when I see, or like when I hear Harrison Ford, I either think Indiana Jones or Rick Deckard because it's such an iconic character, really. But so again, I am using the format for Instagram's portrait. I don't know the actual pixel size of it. It's pretty easy to Google, so just Google Instagram portrait and yeah, you'll get that. I'm using Procreate on my iPad Pro with the HB pencil brush, the Bonobo chalk brush, and sort of any type of spray paint brush when I do the smudgy stuff in between the different colors. All of that just so I can get a little bit of texture. And also the background, I just sort of Pinterested paper texture and took what I sort of liked. Kind of liked that whole postcard feel. Just, I don't know, when you have paper that is sort of crumpled up and has stuff on it, you don't feel as sort of careful with those initial lines. Obviously this is digital, so you can do whatever you want with it, but I've painted a lot on different types of materials traditionally, and it just sort of, it removes that initial fright of the first lines of the sketch, because sometimes looking at a blank piece of paper can be very daunting and scary, and that sort of removes that whole thing. So that could be a good tip for you guys if you're scared of starting something. Just use an old, I don't know, letter or old canvas that you have lying around with some old stuff on it. Utilize some old sketches, whatever you got. But the movie itself was made, or came out at least in 1982. This was 2 years before I was born. And of course, like all good 80s movies that we enjoy today, it did not make any money, or like it didn't become popular when it came out. And this movie was actually battling the first Tron movie, the second Mad Max movie, Road Warrior, which is one of my favorites too, the first Rambo, First Blood, and also the E.T. movie. So this movie was just overshadowed in so many ways, which is so sad. But then the year after, it sort of had already started gaining a cult following, and well, now it is one of the most important movies, I think, in the sci-fi genre, or actually it's its own genre. I think this movie created cyberpunk, and that's not really exaggerating. I think this was the first cyberpunk movie. Especially, like, at least the look and feel of it, with the whole dark and rainy and foggy with the neon lights, and it's always just like, I don't know what they called it. Was it cyber noir or some shit? Like, it's in the future, but it's dirty and dystopian, and like, it's beautiful. It's such the texture of the movie. You can almost smell the atmosphere in there. Directed by Ridley Scott, the guy who brought us Alien. And I think at this point Harrison Ford had made both Star Wars and Indiana Jones, the first Indiana Jones one, so I think he wasn't expecting this movie to do as well as it did. I think he just wanted to work with Ridley after Alien, but yeah, so this was my tribute to that movie, and here's a little neon version of it. I don't know which one you enjoy more, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and give me a little like and maybe even a comment, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.